welcome into our new segment, the WNBA Nightly Report, where we go over news, injuries, and game recaps every single day in less than 10 minutes. Let's get to it. The first game of the night, Seattle Storm defeat the Indiana Fever 103-88. Now, unfortunately, Indiana did have some injuries. Erica Wheeler was out for a personal reason, and Temi Fengbenle is now out 2 to 3 weeks with a foot injury. Obviously, a devastating blow for Indiana. Now, let's get into some leading scorers. Seattle was led by Jewel Lloyd, 22 points, 6 assists, and Skylar Diggins-Smith, 18 points, 9 assists. For Indiana, Caitlin Clark led them with 20 points, 9 assists, and played all 40 minutes. They said she only sat for 4 seconds. That's insane. That's insane. And Alyssa Smith, 23 points, 10 rebounds. Now that is how you prove your haters wrong, Melissa. Melissa said, I need to be a starter, coach. Put me in the game. Now, I'm not going to lie. I was worried for Seattle a little bit in the beginning, but I was like, hey, they need a gel. They need some time together. And I think Seattle is starting to mesh. 5 players had double-digit scoring. Jordan Horston came off the bench with 12 points. Seattle is going to slowly get it together, and I'm excited to see where they are and what kind of team they are at the end of this season. On the other end, like I said, Alyssa Smith finds her way back into the starting lineup and was immediately impactful. Now, I know everyone's been saying Alyssa is too talented to be sitting on the bench, to be coming off the bench, and she showed everyone, like, come on now, coach. What are we doing? And don't get me wrong, Temi's been good. She's been hustling. I love watching her play. But it's also like, man, Alyssa, there's just too much talent on Indiana. And another player people keep talking about, Grace Berger, 23 minutes off the bench. And I've been rooting for Grace. Give her a chance. She is a good player. She got a chance. Chrissy Wallace minutes are now down, and Grace Berger seems to have taken that role, maybe. I don't know. I think with Erica Wheeler out, I think that was their adjustment. But with Erica Wheeler coming back, I mean, it's probably safe to say Grace Berger goes back to her original role, which many are unhappy with. And I agree. I'm unhappy. I think Grace Berger needs more minutes as well. With this win, Seattle improves to 5-3, and Indiana falls to 1-8. Now, Indiana plays Chicago on June 1st, and Seattle plays their next game against the Phoenix Mercury on June 4th. The second and last game of the night, LA Sparks versus Chicago Sky. Chicago defeats LA 83-73. And let's just start it off. Start it off from the top. WNBA, whoever ranked Chicago 12th in the preseason, I knew Chicago was going to shock and surprise people. I know they made some crazy moves. They sent Kalia Copper to Phoenix, and everyone's like, what is Chicago doing? But hey, Chicago's showing up and showing out, and I'm here for it. LA obviously had some injuries. Lashia Clarendon out with a concussion. Azrae Stevens is also still out. On Chicago's end, Isabel Harrison did play today, so she is back partially, minute restriction, coming back. I'm excited to see where, she ends up at the end of the season. Leading scores for Chicago, we had Marina Mabrey, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Elizabeth Williams, 17 points and 11 rebounds. For LA, Dearica Hamby, 24 points, 13 rebounds. And for Kia Nurse, 17 points. And let's talk about Marina Mabrey because, man, Marina is having a phenomenal start to the season. I'm excited to see what she's gonna accomplish this season. I just feel like she's gonna ride the hotness. I don't see it dying. This is her team now. She looks confident. She looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Same for Dearica Hamby. Hamby is having a great season right now. Everyone's proving the haters wrong. That's the theme. That's the theme of today. So I'm excited. Dearica Hamby, you're cooking. Good for you, girl. Dana Evans for Chicago adds 15 points. Kennedy Carter off the bench, 14 points for Chicago. Hey, I think everyone's excited for the rookie showdown between Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Rakia Jackson, but the vet said, hey, It's our time to shine. Thanks for bringing the media, but we're going to show them what we're about. With that said, Chicago improves to 3-3 and LA drops to 2-5. Chicago plays Indiana June 1st and LA plays Phoenix on June 2nd. And that's it for the nightly recap. Only 2 games today. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We go over everything women's basketball. Thank you guys for joining me.